See what we're going to do with it. We're going to throw it away. A connector guide. It's a good place for that. It's a good place for that. We'll file that for later. There we go. Let's file that. There's the charger. Dozens of those. We'll file that. And we'll file that. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So the other day, what brought this on, I was at my local hobby shop, and they had a sale on the Broncos for Father's Day for $100. Let's get this thing unboxed and let's see what we got. So we're gonna carry it out here in a minute on some little rocks I have in the backyard, and we're just gonna see how it does. And then I've got some things to add to it. If you're not familiar with the SCX24s, they come with a little box that you can, I'm sure you can open it up and make a little display to go behind it. I don't know. See what we're going to do with it. We're going to throw it away. One thing I do like about Axial is it's going to come with batteries. So here we go. Get this opened up here. So we have a connector guide. It's a good place for that. This apparently tells us how to use it. It's a good place for that. We do have a sticker, and then we have some stickers that actually came with a Bronco. Let's see if I can get those where you can see them. Don't want to cover none of them up. That you can add to it. We might not. I don't know. We'll file that for later. We also have some replacement drive shaft parts. Just to give you an example, over here off camera, I've got my little organizer here. We've got drive shafts, so we'll put that right there, because we'll definitely probably break some of those on something. So, what else is in the box here? It's been stubborn. There we go. Let's file that. There's the charger. If you're like me, you got dozens of those. We'll file that. And we'll file that. And here we go. We have the controller. Let's get some batteries in this bad boy. And let's see if it turns on. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And let's put those in there. Those in there. Come on. It's making it a lot harder. There we go. We'll turn that on. Let's raise this body back up here. Let's throw this battery back in here. Make sure we got it strapped down good. All right, let's get this plugged up. Turn that on. There we go. There it is, guys. Needs to trim the throttle. I'm sure most of you know, but let me set this right here. If you don't, you have a steering trim and a throttle trim here, and deal rates here. So we're going to trim that where it's not going in reverse. Just keep mashing that button there. Oh, too far. And we've got something going on with the steering here. I'm not real sure what's going on with that servo. It very well could be bad right out of the box. Let's see here. And it's still trying to go in reverse, or now it's trying to go forward. Let's see here. Turn the deal rate down, but it's still sending some weird signal to it. The very first thing you're going to want to do if you get one of these trucks, tighten this servo saver up. Tighten it all the way down. there's nothing you're going to do to save the servo anyway. But you can get a little bit more time out of it, a little bit more playing before it goes completely to pot on you. All right. There she is. Anyway, let's get down the rocks and let's see how she does. I'll be back. This ain't an extremely difficult course. It's a little course I've just started working on at the house. Put that a little harder. So we'll go up here. All right, let's see if we can get across the bridge here. It's attempt number 1. We're going to give her 3 tries and then we'll move on to something else. Give it a little bit slower. And get that driver's side tire to hook over. It just might. It tries to pull itself. Torque twist tries to hook it out of the way. There's try number 2. This is the final attempt right here. And let's go a little further. Come on, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it, little buddy. You can do it, little buddy. There we go. Got him. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go down right here. Come on, little buddy, don't fall over. There we go. We're gonna drive around. I won't back up with the camera and show you what we're doing. I've got some rocks. I've got probably this many again. We'll get back out and pan and show them to you. Maybe in the next month I'll get all of them done. But for right now, we're just going to drive around them in the grass over here to the other end. All right, it went right up that. Good job. Don't know. You can see that servo, it just is. There's attempt number 1. All right, here's attempt number 2. Oh, one more try, guys. All right, let's set it up there. All right, we're gonna go around here. All right, it made that transition. There it goes. I think it's got this in it. There we go. All right. And we're right back over here where we started. All right, guys, let's go get her on the bench and let's do some upgrades to her. All right, guys, we're back here at the bench and we have the little Bronco back, and looks like we might have wore a little paint off of it right there. Let me see if I can get it where you can see that. I don't know. Right there. It's got its first battle scratches. Okay, all right, let's get started. We're going to set this to the side for the time being. Get some room here. You know what? We'll sit that right there. All right, I'm going to show you just one of these links. Put these links ball ends in. Okay, so I do this because I have really big hands. I do this a little bit differently. This is the easiest way I have found to do them. I have another pair of tweezers right here that are really sharp, like they are almost needle sharp. I take and pick up one of the O-rings and just drop it down on there. Then this has a big end and a small end. I start with a big end. I stick one of those, I don't know if you can see that, and then I can take my fingers and sort of roll that O-ring down over that. Like that right there. Got it. And I do the same thing over here and just roll that on. There you go. We're going to do this 15 more times and then I'll get back to you. Alright guys, we're back. We got all these other links built. You see right there. And here's the front ones. They're all together. Alright, let's get the links on here. Alright, so let's set that to the side. Alright guys, I know somebody's going to tell me that we should make sure that we clock our drive shafts. I will tell you this. On a 124 scale crawler, I have never took the time to make sure that my drive shafts were clocked. They just simply do not move fast enough to matter. But technically, they would be correct. If you don't know what that means, you have your joints here. And see how they'll both flop that way? You need to make sure they're the same on both ends. Same thing. That's clocked. Technically, they are correct. For a drive shaft to be installed correctly, they should be clocked. They are right. I am wrong. I do not care. It's a 124 scale. It's moving so slow. Never had an issue. So, I'm not worried about it. Don't care. I'll show you how much I don't care. It's actually clocked right now. Whoop, whoop, whoop. No, it's not. There. And guess what? It's going to work just fine. Just fine. No vibrations. You'll never know it had I not shown you. But you will, however, if you decide you're going to run a basher that way, especially when you start getting up 4S, 6S range, you better clock your drive shafts. It's going to matter. at you. Look at you. Look at you. I'm loving it. Alrighty. Let's see here.
I think I found something to help with easing the pain. This voice inside my head isn't dead, I think it's growing. Soon we will be one and the same. I've been going to the racetrack, spent all my money on the dog in the bed.
Alright guys, let's get out here on the rocks. Let's see how it does. We got the truck all together. Even 3D printed some rock sliders to go on it. And we got the dog, Doodles. You ready to go? You wanna go play with the trucks? Come on, let's go play with the trucks. All right, me and Doodles are gonna go out here and we're gonna see how she does on the rocks.